what's going on with Fort Wayne Community Schools? I know you remember when we were in school, like elementary and middle school. When the fuck did school ever get canceled? Never.
Bro, they're canceling school for no fucking reason.
Yep.
And then on top of that, bro, this is our first time having the kids here while we're doing an episode because it's the OGs over here. These kids are something else because they have e-learning now.
Oh, yeah, true.
But
I was going to say, what would Wendy think about this?
Bro.
Rest in peace.
At the end of the day, teachers want to get fucking paid more, but at the end of the day, y'all don't be fucking working but damn near 6-7 months out of the year. That's why y'all don't get paid. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
True, they do have a lot of like.
Bro, y'all get all summer off, every fucking holiday off. Like, what else? What more could you want? Because then you would be mad if you had school during that time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what.
Are you gonna send Kyrie to summer school?
No, I didn't even know summer school was an option.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't even know.
I used to get sent.
If he really?
Yeah, my mom used to send me.
How old was you?
Elementary. I hated that. Emma, I'm making a video. Can you please
he's got to go to daycare during the summertime.
Go.
Much, bitch. I think I put up with a lot compared to them.
No, teachers put up with a lot.
They don't put up with that much. Like, has anybody ever passed out on fentanyl in the fucking classroom? Have you ever heard of that? That's some shit I have to deal. I mean, not tap my mic. That shit I have to deal with, bitch. Like, some teachers in certain school districts, yes. But, like, at the end of the day, y'all chose that life. So, I don't be feeling bad for nobody. Catch up on. This is my weekly catch up with Angelica. Anything you want to catch up on? Anything you want for real? But I did want to mention something. Can we recognize how apartments never, ever classify anything as an emergency? Thank you. Apartments never classify nothing as an emergency. Why was my toilet leaking the other day? And they made me fucking wait to get it fixed until today. And it was leaking all over the floor.
Since when?
Bro, since I don't even know. I walked in there at one point and nothing was wrong. And then I walked in there like an hour later. The fucking floor is soaking wet. I was like, Kyrie, did you spill something in here? And he was like, no, mommy, I promise I didn't. And I was like, what the fuck? And then my fucking foot was wet. And I was like, oh my God.
It was a lot?
Yeah, it was a lot. And
they were like, the whole floor?
Yeah, they were like, is it leaking on your, like, half of the floor? Is it leaking onto your carpet yet? And I was like, bitch, I don't have carpet. Like, I have tile.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, well, if it's not touching the carpet, it's containable. Da, da, da. And I'm like, y'all never classify anything as an emergency. One time, I told them my fucking Wi-Fi was out. They needed to come fix it. They were like, that's not an emergency. Bitch, I'm Gen Z. Like, that fucking is an emergency, actually.
We are not Gen Z.
Millennial Gen Z, like, we are on the borderline of those.
That's not classified as Gen Z.
And we really can't, though, because their language is so different. I'm actually going to do a warm-up with one of our podcast guests that's coming up. And it's going to be, they have to, like, identify, they got to identify Gen Z slang. They got to tell us what it means.
Yeah.
Because their new slang is different. Like, we use different shit than they do.
Let me bring Nori on here.
I swear. And she's going to tell us all the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of the current events have been happening since the last time we talked. Who would do a last podcast? Stan. Since the last time we did a fucking podcast, a lot of shit has went down.
Oh my gosh.
She was like moving back in with my baby daddy.
Yeah, I seen that pig.
Yeah.
Like, to begin with, like, I didn't even know she had covered up this one until somebody did a TikTok and was like, look, we were so happy when you made this move, but now you come out with this, bro. She
lost over 300,000 followers, they said, which is fucking nothing for her. She already has millions, but if I could just get those 3,000 followers, bitch, my life would be a lot better.
Crazy.
But yeah, like, a lot of people are trying to say, like, I don't know, teach her a lesson or some shit. I don't know, but I've always fucked with Krishan. Like, I think she had a hard life for real. I do think she was a trick. Like, you are a trick. She fucked up that bitch's relationship. She was doing everything for that nigga, basically turning her check over to Blueface, like, shit like that.
Who, the other girl?
No,
Krishan. her.
Krishan let that nigga run her life. And, like, basically, Blueface is a Crip, so, like, he was, like, I don't know what to call it. He was pimping her out, basically.
Is he still locked up since last time?
Yeah.
He's still locked up?
Yep. And like that's what she's like, he don't fuck with nobody else but me. And I'm like, bitch, how do you even know? Like, he don't even have a phone to go through right now.
What does she mean she's moving back in with him? Where is he?
Oh, he's not in the house. She's moving back into his house. And after she just made this big ordeal about how she had to do rent to own and all this shit, like, I don't know. People be taking eviction too lightly for me. I'm sorry. And plus your name be on the fucking my case shit. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that is public information. Like, I wouldn't want nobody knowing I got evicted.
Oh my gosh, I did see that.
I don't know who shiesty ass leaked Young Thug and Mariah the Scientist jail calls.
Why is it Mariah the Scientist?
I don't know why she calls herself that. I don't know why.
She is pretty.
She is really pretty. But I don't think they was making fun of her. I think they was making fun of that aggressive ass cough that she did.
Oh my gosh.
Am
People
I your
need
baby?
They need to hop off their butt. That's
no,
just...
for real. Y'all was being mean to her. Of course, like, y'all don't know how it is. Y'all clearly not holding shit down, so you don't know how it is to have a nigga that's locked up like that. Shut up. I don't know. I fuck with her, though. She is pretty. But his whole case needs to be thrown out at this point. I'm over this shit.
Why?
Because they don't have enough evidence. They playing fucking games.
What are they trying to, like,
it's a RICO trial. So, like, they're saying, like, basically YSL is, like, a gang of some sort, and they commit crimes and all this other shit. Hella people got locked up from there. Like, Gunna, Lucy, or whatever the fuck. He is getting out this summer, though. So...
Where does that brand YSL or Y...
That don't have nothing to do with this rap shit.
Okay.
YSL, go to hell. That's just a designer.
That's just a designer? Oh.
Yeah, that don't have nothing to do with this. Oh shit. But shout out to Jess. Jess Hilarious. She's the new co-host of The Breakfast Club. So I think the whole reason she kind of spoke on this is that they wasn't really paying her enough to do that shit. So just like that one bitch came on and was like, I never get paid enough for what I do and shit. And it's like, because you keep accepting that. Like, if Jess would have accepted that shit and then came back and was like, y'all need to pay me more a year later, that shit wouldn't have flown. So, like, she asked for what she asked for up front. If y'all couldn't give it to her, she wasn't about to do the show. Guilty as fuck. The way Kyrie was looking.
Yeah.
You look guilty as fuck.
He looked like, why are you saying anything to me?
And bro, that's how you be looking at me all the time. Bitches be complaining about their pay, and then they try to go back and ask for more, and it's like, that was never gonna happen, sis. Like,
where did she leave?
She didn't leave nowhere. It's like, she is really independent. So she is a comedian. She does stand up. She has her own podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and those bitches get paid for it. I swear to God. But The Breakfast Club is that show has been on forever. Like,
I hear that on the radio sometimes.
Yeah, The Breakfast Club
in the morning.
The shit.
So
she is like a co-host, and she was doing real good. She brought out some real messy shit. The way she speaks about and like chooses her topics, I really fuck with. But yeah, I'm proud of her for real. I hope she stays on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. She just knows her worth. I fuck with that because a lot of bitches be complaining about, oh, I don't get paid enough, X, Y, and Z, but they also don't be asking for it, and they don't be standing their ground when they don't get it. So basically, she didn't get the money she asked for, so she was like, fuck it, I'm not going to do it. Like, and they already had announced that she was about to do it, so it stirred up a whole bunch of drama and shit. So she stood her ground for real.
She didn't do it?
No, she was like, y'all need to pay me what I'm worth, or I'm not doing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I pulled Angelica in on this shit. She didn't even hear Nikki's backlash. This is why I swear I am going to start only doing current events with our fucking guests because they know what the fuck be going on.
Oh
and don't be on social media for too long. I see you not on Instagram no more. You back on Facebook?
Yeah, for a little bit here and there. I don't even know why I just be bored.
Yeah, that shit is boring when you don't have nothing to like scroll through for real.
Yeah.
Do you be watching TV?
I watch Netflix a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I be watching a lot of TV, though.
I don't watch too much.
I watch a lot of reality TV. That should be funny to me.
Seasons?
Yeah.
I love shit like that.
I think I have a problem focusing for real because why can't I ever get through something like that? Like, I be on my phone I'd be like distracted. I'd be doing other shit.
I don't think you pay attention to TV like that. You just put it as like background noise.
Literally. Yeah, that'd be my problem.
You heard how all the truck drivers are driving down to the border, Texas, and all along Texas. They're trying to stop this immigration crisis that's going on. Like thousands of them are walking in, like as a big ass group. Like
they're just like fucking. They're
just walking in, and I think
like past the security and everybody.
Yeah, I don't think security can stop thousands of people.
Right.
So basically, the Americans had to fucking step in. No, actually, I think Biden was. I don't know if he okayed it. It's because like it's people coming all the way from the south, like Ecuador, Salvador, you know, and they're coming,
which are really dangerous places. Like
like they're coming up because I even seen it. Like they were recording one of the Hispanics and they were saying he was like, I've been standing here for 2 days. Oh, because Texas started putting what is it called, barbed wire with like the spikes and stuff, which Biden's administration gave them a deadline, like you guys got to start taking that shit down.
Yeah,
and like you have to let border patrol in through like a certain like park or something, and they're like, no, we're not doing that. Like, so we have half the United States fucking telling Texas, like, we're telling the Texas governor, like, we're behind you. Like, we have Russia telling Texas, like, if you need weapons to basically fight the president's administration, whatever, they're like, we're with you. And so now all these truckers are driving down. They're blocking the borderline, and they're not letting immigrants in. It all started because a woman and her 2 kids were drowning, and they wouldn't let border patrol in to help them. And so
the truck drivers went?
No. The National Guard, they were patrolling. There was a mom and her 2 kids drowning, you know, and they didn't let border patrol in to intervene. So the mom and her 2 kids ended up dying. So that's when Biden's administration was like, okay, no, like, you let us in. Like, mom and kids are dying. At the end of the day, like, they're humans. And fucking Americans are mad. Like, no, we're not letting them in. They need to go back where they came from. And, like, they'll, like, interview some of the people at the border, and they'll be like, we can't go back. Like, they'll kill us.
Yeah.
You know, so either...
So what's going on there? Do you know, like, what, like, the war is, or, like, why they're... Because I watch immigration, like, the Border Patrol, like, I think it's on Discovery Plus or Hulu, whatever I was watching, but that shit used to be interesting. They used to put people, like, that was escaping war, people that was, like, bringing in drugs, or, like, different food that would harden the environment. Like, they kind of covered everything on those shows. But, like, what is happening to where... Because it's always been dangerous. Those places always been like that. I mean, there's shit.
I don't know. I think they're just fed up. And so Texas is grabbing all these people, putting them on planes, and sending them to like Chicago. Right now the airports are like flooded with immigrants.
Really?
In New York, they're closing schools because, you know, the immigrants are outside.
I did hear about that. They're closing schools to put immigrants in the schools for safekeeping. So, okay, now that we got the story, what's your opinion on
that? Okay, I see it both ways, you know, like, I see it why, because even it affects me, like, eventually we're gonna have to pay more taxes, you know, like, trying to give housing care, health care to these people, you know, because...
Bro, Biden is a weak-ass president.
Oh, my God.
Period. Trump would never.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not a fan either way. I'm not a political person, but, like, this shit would have never started fucking happening if it was...
No, Trump even the Democrats from Chicago are like, you know what, we're done with Biden. Even though Biden did this and this for us, but you know what, Trump... They're like, you got to step in, because that's the only man that they feel like can make a change. I don't know.
So I think, like, the political stuff is all, like, a big scheme anyways. Like, I think, like...
No, it's like black people are going on camera saying, no, we... Like, I don't think it's more political. It's just more... They're just scared, like, America's losing control.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. As a taxpayer, I'm, like, when people
Anyway... Yeah.
When people run for president, I'm looking at, like, who's going to help me save the most money, who's going to help me, like, with that type of shit. And I always end up siding with the Republicans, not, like, because of any reason other than the fact.
Yeah.
Like, I agree that like people need help, but like
low
at the end of the day, people get a lot of fucking help, and like the middle class don't.
Even when it was like when Trump was talking all that shit about Hispanics, how they're all rapists, and we come and we do all this and that. I'm just like, okay, but shit.
Why did you just say that? Did he really fucking say that?
Yes, he says we're criminals, we're rapists.
See, I don't be following it like that. I just be following like the actual
what
facts.
I'm saying is I ignored all that shit because I knew Trump was gonna make the economy better. So even though I don't like Trump, like I'm aside to, like you said, the taxpayers. Like
I don't think they left him in office enough for him to make a difference. No. I think for people to make a difference in their president, whatever the fuck, they have to be in office for 8 years. And yes, I understand that like we all vote whatever, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna make no progress in 4 years. 4 years is like 2 years when you think about the government.
Anyways, back to my opinion.
Yeah, go to. I'm sorry.
We just be driving off. Back to my opinion, I get it. Like it's gonna feel tighter money wise, but for me, my opinion, like when I see those people, I see my family.
Yeah,
I see my mom, my dad crossed the border illegally. Like we were Jorge's illegal, my brother. Right, you know, like I see them wanting a better life and escaping. And I see, like, I definitely do know, like, down in the central area, like, it is really bad. So, like, I don't blame them. Like, just because they were born on one side, that doesn't mean that they have to die. Right. I'm not saying that they're really going to die, but, like, it's not fair. Like, humanity-wise, it's not fair. So, at the end of the day, we're all going to fucking die. So,
what are those countries having wars that, like, Pakistan and fucking, what is it?
In Israel,
Israel and
the Palestinians.
So it's like, if we can invade and be in their fucking business, why can't we invade and be in like the Central America? Like, why don't we ever help them? Like, that's really my question for real, because it's like, at the end of the day, like, yes, like both are issues. Like, we have issues both.
I think because we can't benefit off them.
That's true.
We only help the people that can do for us.
That's true. Okay.
What the fuck can, like, no offense, but like, what can they do for us? They're so poor. Right. They can't provide weapons or.
But it's like, damn, if you have a problem with these people coming in, because like at the same time, I get it. Like, I have kind of like the same opinion. I mean, I don't see my family when I look at that shit, but I see like the struggle, and like I know how different it is. Like, kids being fucking raped, women being raped all the time.
Yeah, like, and it's a lot of gang members. Like, even in Colombia, like they will take your, like, the guerrera or whatever, guerrilla. They'll be outside and they'll just snatch you up and be like, you're gonna come be a part of the fucking army, like the drug army. You know, like they don't give them no choice. So either way, like they're just trying to escape, like, like life and death situations. And
but I don't know. I feel like there's different ways that we could probably help them if we have such a problem with them coming over here. But
we could have been helped them.
Right.
We're choosing not to help them.
But I do think like
hard.
We need a president that like stands up for like what is right and not for like what the people want. Unfortunately, what we want is not always what we need. Like, for real. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how else to say it, but
I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen when Trump becomes president. They need to put me in office,
I swear to God. When I'm 35, I'm ready.
Fuck it. You should start off as the governor.
Actually, I would not actually like any of that shit, so I'm not gonna do it.
But yeah, you'll be stressed out.
Man. And like, how fake you gotta be, they would pull up all my shit. Like, oh my God, you talked about sucking dick in 2010. Like,
oh yeah.
Come on now. Like, why would you guys bring that up? 2010, that was a long time ago. I was sucking dick in 2010. I'm just saying. But that was an example.
Yeah. No, that was crazy.
I don't know. That shit is like terrible to me. Like, especially like, think about the everyday citizens that are dealing with that. Like, the people that live legally on the border.
Oh, you know what they're doing? I seen this TikTok where this cowboy. Well, he looked like a cowboy. I'm gonna call him a cowboy.
They be cowboys. Basically.
Okay, they're cowboys. They were stocking up, like definitely buying what they needed.
Were they white?
They were white, and he was like, I've had to have my family members move in with me, and we have to stay up and patrol the house. Like, they all take turns, and I'm like, I'm like, is it really that serious? Like, they're already dehydrated.
Yeah.
They're fucking weak. They've walked thousands and thousands and thousands of miles. I don't think they're gonna try to come and rob your house. They have no idea who the fuck you are. Like,
oh my god,
it's not that fucking deep. It's just, what are we gonna do with them?
The Midwest ain't seeming so bad, is it, guys?
Huh?
The Midwest ain't seeming so bad. We don't have to deal with that shit. Like,
yeah, no, we don't have to deal with it at all.
Like, we
Chicago
are very,
is.
Yeah, we're very naive. Okay, so like that's part of the Midwest, but like we're very naive to like I feel like a lot of shit that be going on because we don't see it until like months later.
Yeah,
like even fashion trends. Like I remember going to Michigan and living in Michigan. Like they were way more up in fashion than we were, and that's 2 hours away. Like, and that's still considered like I guess the Midwest. I don't know, but
yeah.
I think that like just that perspective was like, wow, like we're really behind. Fort Wayne is really behind on shit. Like I don't know, but no, that shit's crazy. I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest. I want to be more fast paced, but also I don't want to deal with the fucking traffic of a fast pace.
You wouldn't like it. You'd be fucking stressed.
I'd be like, oh my god, I just got in a car accident.
You'd have a panic attack every single time you drive. No. You cannot do that.
I'd be crashing, bitch. I can't even fucking stand Indianapolis traffic. Like, why are y'all streets so fucking weird? Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the first person that said that.
Have you driven to Chicago before?
Bro, no. I'm always in the passenger seat when I go to Chicago.
Okay, like, yeah.
I can't drive there. I actually don't go to Chicago because I don't want to drive there.
Yeah. See, now LA is...
Bro, LA, like, I could not fucking, like, I don't know how Chris was.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how.
Fucking scares me.
I got a fucking quote for a BBL.
Oh, yeah. Did you actually get a quote from, like, somebody? Or, like, how did you give me this fucking crazy-ass price?
Actually, no. What it was I'm actually waiting on my quote back. So, I found a doctor in Houston that I want to do it. Speaking of Texas, this all relates. So, I found a doctor in Houston that I want to do my BBL, whatever. Mm-hmm. I found this man.
You sent him pics of you?
Sent him pics, like...
naked?
In my underwear.
Oh, okay.
And a bra. Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck he asked for.
No, they don't even ask for that. Like, I sent 2 because I'm like, damn, these people aren't getting back to me quick enough. But it takes 10 days. I was being impatient.
How many days after?
I sent it like 7 days after. I was like, these niggas are not getting back to me, whatever.
You said, let me pick up.
I was like, maybe my pics aren't good enough. Let me send it again. But okay, so honestly, like, I don't think I have a bad body at all. Like, I just have...
She doesn't fucking need it.
That's what everybody says. And I don't want to be one of those bitches that, like, I don't care, and then I end up dying and shit, but no. So, I just have, like, that C-section belly. Like, I don't know how else to describe it.
The baby pouch, the kangaroo pouch.
Ah, don't say it like that!
You C-section moms, y'all know it.
Don't say it like that. The W, I don't know.
Okay, mine's not. Mine's just a fucking flap.
So, I lost, like, a lot of weight, like, when my dad passed. But, like, with that weight, I lost a lot of muscle. So, like, I was working out before, and I was, like, getting stronger, but I was still fat. Like, I don't know how else to say it, but I was just fucking fat.
This bitch has never been fat.
Bro, everybody says that, but, like, to me, I was fucking fat. 30 pounds heavier, like, that is fat. I was, like, 165. I'm 138 now, like, 140.
Yeah.
That is fat. So, yeah, I have that pouch or whatever, and then I've always had hip dips. So, like, if you don't know what hip dips is, I'm going to insert a picture. So, it's, like, your skeletal structure. I'm half white. Everybody knows that. But
that's what it's from?
No, my black side also doesn't have hips like that. Like, they weren't blessed like that. Like, I don't even know. I'm going to do an ancestry DNA test because people swear to God that I'm not black. I swear to God I am, y'all. Like,
that shit I heard it's like $100. My dad's
blacker than night. I swear to God.
$300.
Uh-huh.
That's just like $300, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that shit was $100. But I feel like all those different places give you, like, different results. I'm not gonna lie, that's why I haven't done it. Mm-hmm. Plus, I don't want to get any of my family members in trouble if, like, y'all are, like...
related.
Or, like, committed a crime or something. Like, I don't know. Oh. Because, like, that's how they track DNA. Like, they'll be like, oh, this second cousin of, like, this person, like, da-da-da.
That is crazy.
Yeah, they caught a couple people like that.
Oh, yeah, don't fucking do that then.
I really want to know what I am, though, because my family is half black. Like, you cannot deny my daddy is fucking black, but, like, we have different features. So, like, I don't think we are from, like, Africa.
Oh, Silva is from Spain.
Yeah. See, like, I don't think, like, my family's, like, Nigerian or like any of those Africans because of like we do have thinner lips, like because I look like my dad. Like none of these features are from my fucking mom. Like I have a pointier nose. Like like it's just like the features are just not. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm Indian and I get some fucking money for it. Like that's what I'm hoping. But I guess I've always struggled with hip dips basically, and I just want that shit gone, bitch. Like swear to God, I want a fat ass and I like just want lipo for real. So it's like, why not put that shit in my butt?
Have you ever gotten a waist trainer?
I have, but that shit don't work. And then every time I wear a waist trainer, bitches are like, Deja, you got a waist trainer on? Like, they already fucking know. How your mom was like, does Deja have a waist trainer on? Like, bitches already know. Like, that's a waist trainer. Like, people already know. So, I got this quote, doctor. I don't want to try to steal my doctor, so actually, I'm not going to fucking say it.
Deja, fucking say it.
No, I'm not going to say it, bitch, because they finna steal my doctor.
Oh, yeah. He will post your pics and they're going to know it's you.
Swear to God. So, I found a doctor that I wanted to do it that specializes in like I don't want an unproportionate butt. Like I just want my hip dips filled in with a little bit of, you know. So I found this doctor. I sent in my pictures or whatever, and this doctor is really famous. Like he has done a lot of corrections for people. Winter Blanco from Bad Girls Club. Like if you guys know her, that's the doctor I'm going to use. The doctor that did her revision. So I get on YouTube. I am having like really hard time sleeping right now, so like I'm really stressed. So I wake up at like fucking 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, let me get my ass up. So I have some coffee. I'm fucking watching YouTube. YouTube is my shit. So turn on YouTube. I'm like, let me look, see what these other bitches are paying for this doctor's BBL. This is 2 years ago. And the bitch traveled like how I'm gonna travel. Mm-hmm. So she added up all her expenses, like all her stuff that she spent on her fajas, her massages, her friend's plane ticket, her plane ticket.
She was Hispanic.
She looked like Samoan, basically. I don't know what the fuck she was, but she looked Samoan to me. I don't know. Cuban, something like that.
Fajas, you know that's Spanish.
What does that mean in Spanish?
Fajas is a waist trainer.
Oh, really?
Is faja English word?
I don't know. That's just what all the bitches use. That's like what it's called on. You type it in fajas on fajas? Amazon. Yeah. I didn't even know that, bitch. I know Spanish. Shut the fuck up.
That's in Spanish. I'm like, is this bitch
Mexican? Oh no, I didn't know that. Everybody calls it a faja. Like,
a faja. Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I didn't know that. Maybe it's because like a lot of the BBLs be happening like where people speak Spanish and shit.
Okay.
You know, I think that might be what it is. But like Miami and shit like that. So the bitch, okay, her actual surgery was like the 360 lipo was a little bit over 1,400. And then her fat transfer was like 4,000. And then like since we had kids, she had a little extra fat, so she paid for like some laser or something. Mm-hmm. And that was like 2,000. So all that shit together was a little bit over 2,300, bitch. Like
that is crazy.
And I'm like not even gonna lie to y'all, I still kind of want it, but like my priorities and like the way my mind works will not let me do it. Why the fuck did I start working out as soon as I heard that price? As soon as I added it up on my calculator,
yeah,
I started to work out.
For that price, girl, you could get yourself you could move in. What's those people that coach you at the gym?
A trainer?
You could fucking have a trainer moving with you for that kind of money. So you get your body you want.
Oh my God. But it's like the people that know that they have hip dips, bitch, you don't have hip dips. If you look at this bitch's body yachty, she will never have to get a BBL in her goddamn fucking life. Like she has hips for days, like for real. So like she don't get it. She don't get what hip dips are, bro. Like honestly, I just want to look good in a dress. Like, you know how bitches like have a skinny back and then the fat ass?
I love
like,
that.
That's how you look, bitch. Like,
no, I don't.
Yes, it is. So, yeah, that's just all I want, for real. I want to be able to take a picture, bitch, my fat ass. I swear to God, that's all I want. So, eventually in life, maybe for my 30th birthday, I'm 26 right now. But the shit's just going to cost more money. I'm not going to lie, I still want it. So, after I get my house, I'm going to start saving for that so nobody fucking judge nothing.
You should.
Yeah, I might even care credit that motherfucker. I don't even give a fuck. I got good credit. I just got done with No Spend January. I got 2 days left. Why the hell did my coworker fucking challenge me to do this 100 days of saving? I already she bought a book.
Let me see it.
She bought a booklet. And I only had $2 cash, so that's why I put that in there.
Oh.
But yeah, so basically.
What's this big for me?
Because I had 100 envelopes at first I was going to do with, but I was short envelopes, so I just took one and like crossed it off. So basically, for 100 days, you have to save
That amount?
Every day. So, like, you choose a thing every single day.
Every day?
And I get paid bi-weekly, so this shit is hard. Every day. So 14 of these I gotta fill out when I get paid, or like every day, however I want to do it. But when you get to the big numbers, oh my God.
How are you gonna do that?
How am I gonna do this?
You better do one big number
and then a whole bunch of small ones.
Yeah.
But then you're gonna eventually run out of small ones. But that's my house. I'm not touching it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying off no credit cards. I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna buy a house.
Don't touch it. Yeah.
Everybody shut up. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. They're always encouraging me because they know I'm not gonna turn down a challenge. But they know I have a lot of goals and shit because I want to update our equipment by summertime. So we're gonna get into our questions, and these are just things that I've been pondering myself, and I be seeing some shit on social media. I'm like, let me ask my best friend what she thinks. First question. This is interesting. Would you date a man that makes less money than you?
Yes.
That's just your answer, no explanation?
I don't really care about the money. As long as you have money left over at the end of the week, that's...
Like, you have money to do things
you enjoy.
Yeah.
Who cares, like, how much you make, you know?
Honestly, that's what, like, I learned financial stability is, like, as long as you have money to do things you enjoy and that you're still happy and you can have your bills paid, like, and you're not sacrificing bills for, like... Yeah. I always learned that's financial stability. But, like, I honestly don't be caring either, but, like, I feel like as soon as niggas figure out, like, how much I make, there's some secret animosity towards it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, every nigga that, like, I fucked with that has a job, like, you know what I mean by
They're
that.
never gonna like it. Yeah. And you have to find yourself... First of all, if you're fucking with somebody who has some mentality, you should not be fucking with them.
Right.
Like, why? They should...
But it's hard to find somebody that don't. Like, a lot of men are like that.
That is weird.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was talking to, like, I wouldn't say
I hate when it comes to money in relationships. Like,
it makes it really complicated. But, like, it's never, like, a conversation that doesn't need to be had. Like, that shit does need to be had. But, like, I was talking to this one dude recently, and I'm like, oh, da-da-da, like some shit probably having to do with the podcast or some shit like that. But he was like, you probably make X amount. Like, first of all, you know how much I make, so I know you're trying to be fucking funny. And you don't want to get talked to no more? Like, as soon as a nigga, like, mentions, like, my money, I know, that like, bro, weird. It's not finna happen for us because why are you mentioning that? Like, I don't ever ask a nigga how much he makes because I don't need help with the bills. Yeah. Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
That shit is weird to me.
I remember this one guy asked me what my credit score was. I'm like, why does that matter? Right. Motherfucker, like, I'm not gonna have...
But he probably didn't have no credit score himself. Like, that's probably what it was.
And I think they tried asking how much I made, and I'm like, I'm not... You're just weird. Like, why does that matter? I think they just wanted to see at what class...
That's so weird.
Put me in a fucking class category because I knew for a fact he had more money than I did. Like, I know he comes from a good family or whatever. Like, why are you asking me?
But like, if it looks like I'm doing good, clearly, like, I'm fine.
Like, do I not? Like, if I don't give you a certain number, like, are you not gonna fuck with me? Right. Why are you asking me this? And I don't even want to have to ask for help. I just want them to be like, if, like, let's say we're at my house often, like, I expect you to just, like, oh, like, here's some money because, I've been here. Yeah. For, like, just for anything to help, because at the end of the day, like, whatever I have, like, they're going to have to. If I'm eating at home, like, of course you're going to get a plate too, right. Like,
contributing,
yeah, that.
And not being like, oh, like, I have my own house I could just go to. Then, bitch, go to it. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like, I swear to God, like, I'm not going to talk about the bums on here. We'll have the bum conversation in another podcast, but yeah, like, I was just saying on my close friends, which this bitch is not on anymore, but I was like, honestly, like, any female, because I have went through my struggles with money. I actually feel like I'm doing, like, pretty decent now, but I'm, like, slowly improving. I splurge. I work really hard, so, like, I do be splurging, whatever. And food is never something I'm going to sacrifice, so I'm always going to be eating good. But the other shit, like, right now, like, I really don't have time to be in the salon like that, like, for fucking 8 hours a day, like how I used to. So it's like, why, like, spend the extra money? Plus, my nails gonna look like shit by the end of the week because of where I work at. Like, just all this shit, like, damn, like, it just don't be worth it to me no more. Like, plus the maintenance, oh my God, the time you have to do that. But I was just telling my close friends, like, the first thing I would tell a bitch, like, to do is to stop, like, if you feel like you broke, don't have enough money for this, don't have enough money for that, is like, stop fucking with these niggas, like, swear to God, because, like, first of all, you're not going to be as focused, and, like, then you're going to be kind of bitter, because, like, you're going to be expecting this nigga to help you, but no nigga wants to help you when they have to help you, like, they want to do it because they want to, or because they like you, or whatever, and then I would say...
Yeah, because if you make them, it's never going to be a consistent
They're going to have that
thing.
animosity, swear to God.
Yeah.
They're going to, like, feel some type of way. And then...
See, and I don't like that mindset. Like,
yeah,
that's why I need me somebody with the man mindset, not a little boy.
Yeah. And then I said, stop spending money every day, because that's something I really had to learn, is like, I wasn't keeping track of shit. So there was one time when I was saving for a house the first time before.
You still haven't bought no Starbucks?
Bitch, let's not talk about that right now. We're not we're not on that subject.
Because I meant to ask you that when you were talking about the no spin. Okay, but
okay.
All right, go ahead.
I'll tell you that later. But I was like, stop spending money every day. Like, limit yourself to twice a week. So, like, if you do go to Starbucks every day, load your fucking
that's
card
what the
up.
fuck you was doing.
It wasn't even like the once a day for me. I would go to Starbucks multiple motherfucking times a day. Like, I'm not even fucking lying to y'all. Like, and it would be the $6 drinks every fucking time. Like, the fucking specialty drinks or whatever. It wouldn't just be a fucking coffee with cream and sugar. Like, no, that's not how I fucking roll. That's not how I get down, bitch. Like, swear to God. I would fucking splurge the max. So, and then I would just, my kid needs this, spend fucking $20 at the gas station. Like, so much shit. Like, I just was not keeping track. So, I would say stop spending money every day. And then if you one of those bitches that constantly, oh my God, I need my nails done, and you got $43 fucking in your bank account, and then you okay with having $3 in your bank account after you go get your fucking nails done, you have a goddamn problem. Mm-hmm. Like, swear to God, like, when I was going to the salon,
they really don't got no kids if they doing that,
bro. And that's exactly what I said. Like, if you don't have no kids and you broke, like, there's no goddamn reason you shouldn't be doing nothing about it. Because, like, when you are having kids, like, those situations are hard to get out of. Like, you have a limit on how much you can work. You have a limit on how much time you got to put into certain things. Like, I don't know. But there's no fucking reason you should be broke when you don't have no kids. For real. Because I think I saw this video. At that point,
it's a choice.
No, swear to God. I saw this video. This girl was like, had $30,000 of credit card debt. First of all, analyze, bitch, how did you get there?
Yeah.
How did you fucking get there? Because I swear to God, I spend, bro, I don't keep my credit cards at those limits. First of all, I get into fucking $4,000 worth of debt, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, I'm a bum. Like, you know how I am, bro. Yeah. Like, you know exactly how I am. I'm like, I'm fucking worthless. I need to pay this shit off, and like, I lock in and I fucking pay it. Or, you know, whatever. I deal with the consequences. So, this bitch had $30,000 worth of debt, and she was like, y'all keep recommending the Dave Ramsey. Do you know Dave Ramsey?
No.
Look it up after this. Okay. Y'all should know. Dave Ramsey basically tells you snowball your money. So snowball is where you pay the highest debt or the smallest debt.
Oh yeah, I know.
Put your money. Yep. Put your money towards that, and then once you pay that off,
I actually do that. I don't know where the fuck I heard it, but I do that. Yeah. I work on my two smallest debts first, and I pay probably a little bit more than minimum. I'm buying like $10 more.
Well, that helps because you're paying towards your interest.
I pay a little bit more on the minimum on the higher ones, and on the lower ones, I pay definitely like, let's say I have a minimum payment of 30. On the lower ones, I'll pay like 100. So that's gone. Then I'll tackle the next one.
And that's how like a lot of people do it because they get discouraged trying to pay everything. You know.
Yeah.
So that's like part of the Dave Ramsey effect. So she was like, to do that, you have to have extra money, and they say if you don't have extra money, work a second job, do this, do that. And she was like, I'm not willing to sacrifice my quality of life to do that. And I'm like, bitch, if you're not willing to fucking sacrifice a year and a half of your fucking quality of life to fucking get out of debt. And she was like, I joined all these Facebook groups. They say, eat rice and beans, eat this and that. And like,
oh my God.
I'm the first one that will say like sacrificing your food is very hard. But like at the same time, I remember eating fucking macaroni cups every single day for lunch. Like, there is, like, I really, you know, I stayed down until I came up. Like, swear to God, like, I used to have fucking 50-cent ramen cups. Like, I just don't really believe in bitches not sacrificing.
Say hello to the camera.
Hello.
Hi. Say your guys' name.
Oh, no, you're not crying no more.
My name is Emma.
What's your name?
My name is Kyrie.
Aww.
What's your last name?
Mabel.
Okay. They got their daddy's last name.
And
Lame ass.
I like Sonic.
What do you like, Emma? Here.
I like Huggy Wuggy Boofer.
You like Huggy Wuggy?
Yeah. And I like Rainbow Friends.
Aww.
Why?
Because you'll turn it off.
Do you know what?
All right.
Hi. You're welcome.
Say bye, guys.
You're welcome.
Their first podcast. I don't even remember what was the last topic we was talking about. Oh, guys making less than you. Okay, so for me, it's a goddamn no, just because of my experiences. Point blank, period.
One experience
no,
that you had?
bitch, two.
Oh, multiple?
Okay, so like honestly, the first one was a big one. That was like, so like, bro, the way that nigga acted, and then this like anybody that asks any female about their money, like that's just weird to me. Like,
yeah,
that is just weird. No. And like, I'm not the type of bitch to even ask for money. So like, if you asking about my money, I'm not asking you for shit. Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, that's weird.
Me and Yandy are currently going through this, and it's all over neighborhood talk, all that other stuff. So, would you carry a baby for your sister or a close friend? You're not getting paid for it.
Not at this age.
Yeah.
Not at this age. I definitely would. I would when I'm a little bit more mentally stable. I would when I know I have all the kids that I want, because if I have any type of baby fever and I'm gonna sit here and have your baby, I'm gonna want your baby.
Right.
I'm not gonna want to give it to you because I felt it inside of me. So no, I couldn't. I wouldn't do it if I would do it once I'm done having my own kids, and then
goodbye room.
Goodbye room.
But y'all could take this one.
Go to your room.
Go.
Bye-bye.
Carrie, go to your room.
Yeah. So basically, just because that's really hard, like, there's no way you don't get an attachment with this baby.
Right. Point blank, period. I would do it if y'all pay for my BBL. Like, this $25,000, I think that's worth it.
Yeah, it's a good trade off. And especially like,
and I would do it right now. Come on.
Yeah, like you have like a set mindset. I don't think you're not really the one to like get attached.
I don't really like kids though.
Yeah,
like I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was hard having the first one. It's gonna be hard having the second. Because I'm not gonna lie. I do want to have like 1 or 2 kids with like the person I end up being with, because like a nigga's gonna want to marry me. I'm sorry. Like, the bitch. I'm getting married. Shut up. But at the end of the day, yeah, I want to have 1 or 2 kids with that person. But like, I don't even like kids for real. So like, this nigga's mom has to babysit. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not gonna fuck around. Like, if you're not gonna babysit, bitch, like, is it rude to have your phone loud in public?
Yes.
Okay,
like where?
That was very just in public. Like, okay, so
at a restaurant.
A restaurant, yes. We'll use that as an example.
Yeah, because Emma be having the phone loud as fuck, and we be out.
Or like people keeping it on speaker or something. Good job. Did Emma help you? Yeah. Go back to your room now.
Emma, go to the room.
They probably can't even hear them, but like they probably can, but they're loud as fuck. Who
knows?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's necessarily rude, but it is ghetto. Like, I don't know how else to describe it.
I guess so. Not rude, yeah, because like
I don't really give a fuck what
not
other people
towards
be
anybody.
Doing.
You know, I guess that's what rude means. But yeah, I get it is probably ghetto.
Like, and don't be saying shit, because I love ghetto. I love the ghetto. I love ghetto people, but it is ghetto. Sorry, like that's what it is. Like, I don't even give a fuck. Like, you can be loud at my table. I don't care. Like, I'm actually a loud person naturally, and like it does annoy people sometimes, but I don't care. Do teeth matter when dating?
Yes,
they definitely do. Especially if you're missing one of these teeth, the front 2. I'm not gonna trust you.
No, I'm talking about more like hygiene.
Oh,
like, bro, your breasts better not stink.
Okay. I'm talking about both then.
At least floss. Like, Some people like.
Oh yeah, that shit in your.
Some people like they start growing that one stuff.
The plaque. No,
and,
sorry.
And it starts building up, and there's so much. But then I see when it gets to that point, and the dentists have to like knock all that shit out. Their teeth are basically loose because your gums are gone. That replaced your gums. I'm just like,
gum health is very important.
How do you let it get to that point?
Right.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't go to the dentist for like 10 years.
Yeah.
I just went, and
that's normal though.
That
was
like that's my really choice because like I could have definitely went like a long time ago.
Did you have cavities?
2 of them.
That's okay, bitch.
2 in 10 years. Aren't you mad?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, but
dentists are expensive though. Like
as fuck, bro. Why?
That's why people.
I have insurance and I still have to pay like $400.
Yeah, I had the whole kitchen out tonight. Shut up.
The mop. The mop. I'm just playing.
I'm weak. No, they definitely matter though. Like I said, if you're missing any of the top teeth, I just say that because I have an enamel defect and I'm missing my canine teeth. So like when I was younger, my teeth were fused together. I'm actually gonna show y'all on Kyrie's teeth because he has the same. I have both of them. He has one. Kyrie, come here.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Let me put my son in here.
Right
show
there.
Big ass cavity he got.
Ah! You just spilled my drink.
Yeah, Emma.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Emma.
Papi.
Oh no, we're about to take a picture. I'll show
Get over there.
right now.
Bro, just go.
You were on my list. Okay, thank you, baby. Go back to the room now. Hey, you're talking to a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he has a friend like me, a friend that likes to cook or whatever. I just relate myself because I'm into the plating and shit like that. So they both like to cook and they link up and they cook together. He's sending you pictures of the food that they make together or whatever. And you're like, what the fuck? Why is this nigga cooking for this bitch? Like, he does the cooking and she does the plating, basically. It's like the friendship. Like, they're hanging out. That's what's going on. He was like,
this is my man's friend.
You're talking to this man. Like, you're just talking. Like, you're trying to get to know each other. And he sends you pictures of all these people. Get out of the dryer! Fuck. But he sends you pictures. Hey, this is what me and my friend made, da da da. And she's like, why are you doing this intimate shit with this bitch? What do you think about that?
Not all people see cooking as intimate.
Right. I'm not gonna lie, because I cook for my friends for real. Like, actually, I cook for my friends before I cook for a nigga that I'm talking to, honestly.
It just depends how long they've been friends.
I don't know.
It depends what kind of friendship they have.
I was kind of speechless on this topic. I didn't know what to say. I'm like, because I know like my intentions when I cook, like that's just something I do. Like I'm never finna be like, oh, I'm finna make this nigga this or like this nigga that. Like everything I do is gonna be like the way I would want to eat it. So, or the way I would want to present it. So it's not anything like, oh, I'm gonna do this special for this person, you know? So like, I was kind of like, oh, I don't really have like anything to say to that because my shit comes out the same no matter who I'm cooking it for, you know? So like if you cook, like cook, like that's just going to be the same. Like if you're not somebody that plates your food pretty and you don't give a fuck about that, you just want to eat it, like that's how your food's going to be every single time. Like I don't see it as one or the other, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
So I don't know, but like honestly, like I rather cook at home than go out to eat because every time I go out to eat, I'm disappointed. Yeah. Every single fucking time. Especially now.
A lot.
Like, especially now. Like, there is restaurants that I will go to. Like, but, for example, at Ruth's Chris, I'm never getting a fucking steak. They suck at cooking steak. I'm always going to get the chicken every single time. And the lobster mac and cheese every time. But you never send me a picture of your birthday dinner, by the way. Yeah, show me that picture. But, all right. So, that was kind of like the last question I had. Do you have any questions you want to ask? This is just the best co-host. I'm not gonna lie. During the interviews, you really be getting into these niggas. So I can't wait until the next one. Ace, we finna put you through some shit.
I don't think so.
We'll do some announcements, like to close it out. I guess some exciting podcast plan for y'all. So, like I said on my close friends, we are doing our first out of town guest. I'm so excited for that. Like, this man like really wants to help us though. He's a party promoter. Y'all probably know him. So he'll know like some of our Fort Wayne audience, the ones that go out to the concerts and stuff, and then we'll get put on to like some of his audience. But like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed with the fucking questions I have to ask this man. Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah, like I think I got some good questions. I'll have to show you.
yeah.
But yeah, I think we got a good interview plan. I'm still kind of trying to figure out because we're gonna do 2 parts with him. We're gonna go back. I don't know if you already knew this or not, but we're going back the weekend of the 23rd. We'll do a podcast then, and we'll do one of the 10th. Y'all better be putting all those goddamn toys away, because I know there was toys in there.
They will.
Yeah. So our next episode, though, is going to be finally a cooking episode. Y'all be fucking asking me this constantly to do cooking episodes. They're like, why don't y'all merge the cooking? And I'm like, because that shit is hard. First of all, like, y'all don't understand, I have a little ass kitchen right now. Like, when I get my house, like, we're going to be in the kitchen. Like, we'll damn near do another podcast just for the food. Shut up. But, no, we're going to make that shit work, though. So, basically, I do have an e-cookbook coming out. If y'all didn't know, now you know. I have an e-cookbook coming out, and basically what we're going to do is I'm going to print off a couple of the recipes that I have. One's a mashed potato recipe, and then one is a steak and potatoes recipe. They're inspired, so it's just going to be just how y'all get at Three Rivers, like, or your local fair, whatever. Going to be just like that. So Angelica and Ace are going to be cooking this food, and I'm going to be asking them questions while they're doing it. You're doing both. Y'all are cooking together, so it's going to be super fun. I don't know.
Look, I don't cook like that. I'm not the best cook, so I'm really excited to see how this turns out.
No, I was so excited.
Let's see how easy it is to follow one of Deja's recipes.
Yeah, and this is going to help me, too, make the book better. If it's not easy to follow, it'll be honest feedback. And plus, I'll be there to help them, even if, like, they do have questions or whatever.
Yeah, bro, please don't let
No, I'm not going to let y'all fail. I'm going to eat this, and it's going to be ribeye. Like, that shit is expensive. Okay. Shut up.
Oh, my God, now I am scared. Okay.
No, don't be scared. I'm not going to let y'all fail at all.
Good.
No, but that's gonna be something different. We're gonna be off the Don Julio with that one. Shut up. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited for that one. It's gonna be something different. He's excited to come on here. I love it when people want to come on.
Yes.
So
I love that.
For his intro game, we're gonna do something a little different. It's gonna be Black History Month by the time this episode comes out. I think it's gonna be by tonight or tomorrow.
Oh my God, yeah, I seen this black guy went up to this like old white lady. He's like, name 3 black people that you know.
Okay.
I would have been like Martin Luther King. This bitch said Lucid Dreams, and he's like, okay, who sings it? And he's like, I'll give you a hint, starts with the J, and she was. You just gotta watch it. It was dumb. I forgot.
Bro.
Oh, she said Kanye West, and then
okay,
and then she's like,
I'm gonna have to ask some questions.
She was like the older one.
The older one.
Yeah.
Was she not talking about Northwest, was she?
I don't fucking know who she was talking about.
Get my watch out of here!
Emma! Go put Asian stuff back.
I know their passwords.
Oh my God.
Look, let's give them some advice.
The advices don't have no fucking kids.
Yes, advice of the kid. Mom, of the week.
So on that episode that we do with Ace, though, we are going to announce the winner of our giveaway. So this giveaway was like our first little launch. We honestly just did it because we started an Instagram page. So we'll announce the winner of our Valentine's giveaway. So we did chocolate covered strawberries and our favorite wine that we like to drink. We've had it on the pod before. That shit is bomb as fuck. So whoever wins that, you're going to be lucky, and we'll do a little post of you. But we'll announce that on Ace's episode, and we're going to record that on Saturday, so we'll have some clips to post by the 9th to announce that, and then we'll message you guys for, like, any pickups or anything that you want to do. So that'll be exciting. But, yeah, we're super excited for the next couple episodes. But, yeah, we have some exciting shit planned for y'all. Like, we like to do this, so we're really excited. But we're going to stop posting every week if y'all don't tune in. Shut up. Go tune into our last one. Stan was a good interview. It was very different. Like,
I like that interview.
I did too. A lot of people have been fucking with like the different interviews.